Welcome to the Powers of Mind Hour. I'm Brother Malcolm, author and philosopher of Enlightenism. Enlightenism is a new way to think and live. It's a new system of thought. It's about changing your life on your own terms and unlearning what others have taught you about who you are and recognizing that the greater power is in you. And the greater power, I call it the God consciousness. It is consciousness. It is the consciousness of God existing in you and in all of us. So that means you're powerful. And that means you should act like it and think like it. Think and act like you're powerful. And then you are powerful. Not that you're going to become. See, becoming is coming from a vision of something that you have seen that you would desire to be. Let it flow within you first to get a clear vision of yourself. Something that you can choose from other possibilities other than the limited ones that's causing the pain in your life in the first place. So we use the same methods of trying to change ourselves. So that someone will want to say, here's a method that someone created years ago, say for alcoholics. So this is the way you overcome alcoholism, or drugs, or overeating, or any of the other addictions that people have. And they lay out a blueprint. And if you follow the blueprint, supposedly you will be able to overcome the addiction. Well, there's another addiction that you have to create the blueprint yourself. And that's the blueprint of overcoming powerlessness and victimization and believing that you do not have power and power exists outside of you. And when everyone is telling you that the way you get power is in a prestigious university, and that's where you need to go. And then you need to go to the university so that you can become a powerful person. And you can become somebody that is going to run things outside. You're going to run things in the external world. Well, what we want to do is to focus on what is inside of you and make this an individual thing, an individual mindset that seeks to become one with the collective mindset, the God consciousness that exists all over the world, all over the universe. That's where you want to become one with this consciousness, not one with UC Berkeley and Stanford and Harvard and all of those places, Yale. This is becoming one with the power within you. And when you become one with this power, then your understanding of yourself changes, because you're no longer feeling that you lack things in your life and that you're limited by your ability to have power. So therefore you must struggle for everything that you desire. And those are the beliefs that come from someone living outside, living in the external world. Lack, limitation, and struggle. Wherever you find someone born with the knowledge of illusions, what you have been taught, inherent in the teaching is lack, limitation, and struggle, not freedom. Freedom comes from within. Freedom is not about conquering something. Because you conquer something, you're going to use basically the same beliefs of those that you conquered. And that's why it's repetitive. We're living repetitive lives in illusions. This is not real, but we make it real. And we give importance to whatever we're doing in the world. It becomes important because we think it really is important. Whatever you're doing today, you think it's important. And you spend a lot of time trying to develop it, to make it better, to make life better at whatever you have chosen to do in life. And then you'll realize at some point there's more to life. There's something that you were missing here. There's more to life than just making the illusion better. But to find out, is this really real? Is it really real? Is this really you? Is this really the way you should live? Now, as the story goes, the Buddha wanted to know. The Buddha is a spiritual leader from back in the day, before AD. And the Buddha wanted to know, is there anything else to being just born, growing up, getting a job, growing old, and dying? So he had that question for himself, and he wanted to know the answer. So he got the answer, and then he laid out a plan for people called the Eightfold Path. And then there's another person you've heard about, Jesus the Christ, back in the day. And he wanted people to know that you could be born again, and that the power in you is greater than the one that's living in the world. And that you had to have a new mindset, born in spirit and in truth. And the Father and I are one, but the Father is greater than I. So then you take both of those philosophies and put them into what you are discovering for yourself. In your own work, in your own life, what are you discovering for yourself? What do you know about who you are? And what can you do to change who you are? What can you do to change who you are without relying upon something in the past? Do you have to rely upon the people in the past in order to change your life? Can your life be changed without using the Eightfold Path or using the being born again ideology that was taught to you? I'm talking about things taught to you, not that you've discovered for yourself. So if you had discovered for yourself, for example, about being born again, then you would know it goes beyond rituals. It goes to the point in you that you're letting go of one mindset and you're creating a new one that's diametrically different than the old one. You would know this for yourself, and if you knew this for yourself, you would already have discovered the power within you, because that's the only way you can know it. It's the only way you can know about the power to change how you think and live is to discover it. And the only way you can discover it is going into your mind to work, to remove all of the illusions that are creating the illusion that you are not powerful. And then you begin to see that I am powerful, and the more that you begin to believe and accept that you are powerful, the more the rebirth is taking place in you, the more you are letting go of the mindset that victimized you, the more you are creating new beliefs so that you can think and live as a different person with a powerful mind. That's what Enlightenism is about. That's what this message is about. That's what this philosophy is about. And the system of thought is that you are greater than the person that people have told you that you are. And that when you discover this power for yourself, it is a rebirth. And you can lay out the blueprint for yourself. Enlightenism, this book Enlightenism, is to talk about you doing the work. Not that you're going to read it and all of a sudden you're going to miraculously change. No, but you will be inspired, at least for a while, to work on yourself. And then when you work on yourself, you'll be able to stand on your own. You'll be able to stand and be powerful and think and act powerful, like you're a powerful person. Whether anyone believes it or not, you believe it, and that's all that's required. You are greater than the person that you believe that you are. I am greater than the person that I am aware of being. Check out Enlightenism, folks. I'm Brother Malcolm. Check back with me again.